back up.
Oh, this ought to be interesting. It's like watching monkeys use tools for the first time. Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna have you test the door.
This is a human/dog door. The dog door is great when he needs to get right. He used to crawl through to get outside. But now it's
What'd you say they used to?
I used to.
You used to crawl through the dog door to get outside?
Yeah.
For one day while I was still working on it. For one day.
No.
And you chose to do that. Okay. Anyways,
First made it.
Mr. Dogman. Yeah. You gotta set it up there. Yeah. This'll okay. I did say he was a monkey. Alright, so I'm to the next step of chaos out here in the garage, working on this door frame type of thing. So I was just gonna throw some 2x4s together and put some vinyl between it and make a little swinging section. That's really what I'm trying to do. So okay, so let me give a rough estimate. But at least I did catch it that, I don't know, I don't do framing all the time, so I forgot what the measurement was. I thought it was 1 5/8" or something. I measured 1 7/16", but because of the weird rolled edge or something, I measured them at 1 7/16" wide, and they're actually 1.5 inches. And like that's what I kind of thought they were, you know. Oh, it's a 2x4, right? Anywhere 2 or anywhere 4. So I think I'm gonna go with that. I think that'll work. I think I gave a little bit of space. I'm gonna do some other stripping, but I did measure once and cut twice, and then measured a bunch more times. But because it was a wider width, I had clearance to do it, which is okay, sort of. Okay, so next I'm going to work on the next dimension. Now, this should be 23 3/8 to see if what I got's going to work. So what I should be doing, this is horrible, I'm not filming this very good. Okay, so the whole thing is a rack. I'll just put it like in place like this, and the vertical boards will go down. See? And then it'll just a 1/2 inch. When I screw it in place, make the frame, it'll just stick in that rail. That's what I'm going for. So it looks like I've done pretty good. So I'm still kind of designing the plan along the way, but let's get the main part of it. But I got the measurement right. Okay. Okay, so here I am. It's cold outside. It's like 44 degrees because this is Idaho and it's like October, so we're having our first winter. So if you're around from some of those different places, I've come to find out every single place out in the world says that they go through every one of the seasons and oh, it's first spring or second spring, all that stuff, so it doesn't really matter. You experience all the weather things in a day. Okay, so I'm just going to come in here because I'm for that particular reason. I got me some screws, and I'm just going to put this up on the floor and turn the 2x4s here about as best as I can because there's a dog there, there's a dog there, there's a dog there. I have 11 dogs, okay? I got 11 dogs in there that had puppies. So I had 3 dogs, and well, maybe I thought about it if it happens or not. Maybe I shouldn't. Kind of stuff. So that kind of happened. That's on my other YouTube channel. But right now we're focusing on trying to do that, trying to work on some other things here about the best I can with my abilities and stuff like that. So let's make a go of it. I'm going to show this. Let me see. Let me check the camera thing. See if we're going to make a good go of it, and see how much distraction we're going to have by these dogs. Oh yeah, you see, that's never. That's the runt. So I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to see this better spot. And I'm gonna see if we get a good close up of them come charging in here and if I get run over. Well, I'm trying to screw a board together. Nibbler, you can't be in there, baby. That ain't gonna work for you. Okay. And maybe the next thing. I got like utter chaos with kids and things and health, and so I'm been for the last 5 years been wanting to think about changing that floor. So I got too much crap like this to deal with. I'm just trying to do something positive, kind of part of the YouTube. Here, move guys. Okay. Yeah, good idea. Hop out of there. So I'm gonna do this so I can push it against the wall, something like this. And then I can do the other side because it has to be a 1/2 inch offset, stick out, so it'll be easier to do this side first. Okay. And we'll have some background music of dogs. Oh, they're sweet. I'm doing a lot of dog training and stuff with them. They're just 11 dogs, and any dog you get in a pack like that, they're gonna be all wild. I should start it first. Yeah, see, just like that. I'm just gonna get better go at this. Sorry. Okay, so I'm screwing somewhere back here. Beautiful mess. Pretty, huh? Okay. Alright, puppies come over. Mom. Back up, get back. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to flip the other end around and do the same thing on the other side for this end of it. And then we're going to figure out how to do the offset. Okay, here we go. We're going to do this side now. I'm just going to put it on there because you kind of hear the dogs. But I learned one thing about doing all this stuff with dogs. I always had dogs, but I've never actually dealt with puppies, having birth in them, and all this stuff. So I had a new experience with that. But come to find out, they like to fight each other and hold each other. I'm like, you're hurting each other. You're kind of brothers and sisters. But then I realized it's sort of their game of how to play like uncle. I've always known it to be his uncle. It's like where you, okay, do you give? So I guess down in Texas, they call it calf rope or something like that. Yeah, you get out of the way. Come on, out. See, I know I was going to have this. Come here, hey, come here. Come here. You're going to come over here. I'm going to show you in the camera. Come here, Dahlia. What in the world? Hey, look. Okay, this one's Dahlia. She's got the... Corvin, what's the name of that thing that Dahlia's got in her eyes? She's got one eye because they're half husky, half lab. It's heterochromia? Okay, so she's got a blue husky eye and then a brown on the other one. And her name is Dahlia, my sweetheart. Okay, now you got your love. Now you gotta get out of my way. And you too. And this that's Zoe. She's got a twin. They got the blue eyes. She's one of them that's got the blue eyes like that, like the huskies, but they're half lab. So she's got blue eyes. The other one is Coda. So that's the female, and then the male. I got one that they are kind of the twins. Okay. Back to work. Well, if you're gonna come interfere in my work, that's what's gonna happen, baby. Oh, okay, so here, look. So here's Coda, and then here's Zoe. See, there you go. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna reset, and I'll come back. See where we're at. I'm trying to see how I can jig this up, because I gotta make this side just stick out a half inch. So I'm gonna do something like that. See you in a minute. Okay, so I was trying to figure out how to do this next section of how to do that, and I just decided I'm going to just try to put a ratchet strap. I'm going to set this thing on the side. I'm going to set it over and then put the strap here and then clamp it down tight, so hopefully the compression force will hold it and I can kind of still bump it and move the thing like that out of the way. And then I can get the half inch, I can measure, do all those things, and it'll still kind of clamp and put them all. Hey, you ain't the start. Well, maybe you are. Maybe this one's a start. Okay, but hey, do you guys mind? I didn't get down here to... Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is to use the strap to kind of clamp around the whole thing, and I'm hoping it should be long enough. And then what I can do is to, because this one has got to protrude out a half inch this way on this side. So that's what I'm planning on. I'm probably just going to do, I thought about, I'll just say I'll come back to this, but maybe I'll just go and speed up things so you can kind of see how I fight this thing. Maybe it'll be entertaining, or we'll see how it goes. Okay, move guys, out, move, because it's like I'm fighting this thing. I'm fighting dogs. Not really fighting dogs, but fighting them and get out of here, out of my way. Something like that. Supposed to be here for the center. Right? I probably have to just get, we can mostly get one. Maybe I'll tighten this a little more. Okay, actually I'm going to put some pencil marks on here just so I can make it easier. So I'm going to come back. You can kind of see we got the strap, and I'm trying to compression hold it in together like right here, so that way we get one side screwed in, and then I can get them, you know, measured and adjusted. But what I'm going to do is to do quick, easy witness marks, so I can be able to screw it in. So let me go do that real quick. Okay, hopefully the angles are okay. So I put a mark there, and mark it here, so the board will kind of be there. So I'm just going to run some screws in there. Even it wavers a little bit on the other side, it won't matter. Once I get this one propped in, and it'll stabilize this side. That's kind of what I'm going for. And I can know basically where it's supposed to be. Just gonna hold it. Actually kind of split right there now. That's where that line is. I still think it'll be okay. This is just kind of be a thing here. So, okay, so I'm going to reset. I'm just going to do the other side. I'm going to flip this whole thing around. I'm doing it this way so I can press it against the wall. The thing won't move. That way all the pressure goes on there so it won't walk on the screws or anything like that. Okay, here's the other side. Just gonna move it out a little bit. It actually was right on the center vertically. I was going with 7/8 of an inch, and I'm not that concerned about that. That one there, I think it'll be close enough for what I'm trying to do here. Okay, now we're over here at the fitting. Let's hopefully that I'm trying to push this thing into this gap to see how well it's going to work. Doesn't appear to be awkward when I'm trying to do some sort of monkey maneuver in or something. Okay, so I'm kind of happy with the other. I might cut some of this down. The top's a little close now, but see a little bit of there's that screw in the bottom. One's cut. See this right now. But let's see. I'm gonna make sure if we can see what I'm trying to do. Look at. Okay, let's take this. Okay, so. I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. See, it fits in that there. So she's kind of waiting the thing there. Okay. So now what I'm trying to do with this is figure out what I want to do. Because that's kind of the way I had to match up these 204s instead of matching these up vertically. I have to probably get some brackets or something, I don't know. So what I have is this. And I guess technically I could use these to put a board in here like this. And I'm kind of leaning towards that now. But, well, okay, so anyways, that was the whole part, is whether I'm going to just do it down here. Because see, I gotta have a pivoting spot. So I'll put like a board across here. Maybe with those, and then that way the bottom flap will do it separately, and not just nail in this other top part covering the vinyl stuff all the way to here. But I don't know if I want to have another reinforcement one right through here. Just leave this whole thing right through here open. So that's the next part of it, is to just kind of finish that up and do that, and just make some measurements to cut a couple boards for this. Because I'm going to probably want one for the bottom, one for there. I'm going to probably just cut 3 boards just so I decide what I'm going to do. So I'm going to come back to that and finish up and add this in part of the video. Okay, so this is where we're at with this project. I got this, this is the top rail for the flaps going to come in here, and the dogs can go in underneath it here. It's 16-inch hole in the bottom of that board to there. I figured that'd be kind of a good height, because I don't want the whole thing huge flapping, whatever, to kind of help keep out the cold and stuff. So that's what I had. Instead of doing them completely that way, I put it so that the screws was over here, more towards the center, not just on this edge of this board. I figured it would hold just fine. But I ended up cutting whatever was left of that board. So I had this one, this is another one that's going to be that size. I think I'll probably screw that in up here. But this was what was left, and I'm like, you know, that might be a little short, but it might be perfect for a little the piece, the bottom part, kind of like the pendulum piece. So that's kind of what I'm going for. And then I think what I'm going to do with the vinyl is, here, it's right here. I will just match it up to the edge of this, like this. So this ½ inch is supposed to stick into the thing, and then I can cut it off with this side. I just sort of nail it in place, get everything, put a couple nails or however I'm going to do it in place. And I'll run it down to this length, this right here across, covering this section, and then I can just trim the thing off with the razor knife. But I'm going to have that be my line to go for. So I've got the part that'll stick into the gap. So that's my plan. I'll come back and update in a minute. Okay, here's a sort of the basic update. I got the door frame thing in place, and I think I didn't line this one up super best on the one side, and that really shouldn't affect its operation. But so we have the framed it in here, so it's got a 1/2 inch in here, so it sticks in that part, and it's actually just got an abrasion. I actually had to pry it. It's probably prying it too hard because there's actually these screws that are part of this door frame, the actual sliding door, and it's in there. I had to kind of pry it in there, so I may do something about that because there's these basic stops, I think, that are doing that. I don't want to push that hard against them, break them or something. So I got an outside one and inside one. Between the two of them, that should kind of have like a sort of a double insulation. And see, I just used some drywall screws that I had, just some short ones, like an inch and a quarter or something. So I did it all the way to there, and then this is actually the bottom flat. It's sort of a dog door thing. I think because I want to be able to have access to get out of there, I'm probably going to put a handle in here, and I may do something about just putting some sort of lugs that kind of does something like that. Oh, that might not be a bad idea to actually have it go through and it'll be one thing, and when it comes in, I don't know. But for the most part, that's just a little bit of tweaking stuff to do it. But this is, see, I got the vinyl on both sides, and so I could do some more. I'm going to do some more things so that way it'll be like a dog door that'll keep the cold out, so they can freely go in and out, because it's typically what I do. But this is for the little puppy pen area, and I don't want them to just freely go outside. I do let them out there. I'm doing the training stuff for them, but that's my project. That's what I made. So that's a little dog door insert thing from a sliding door, and I don't really have a sliding door at the moment. But I can push it out of there if I need to, because I probably need to get down there, clean the areas and stuff. So I want to be able to modify it so it'll be able to come in and out of there really easy, and just kind of be a dog door thing like that. So I kind of decided to make that because there's many dogs that are doing it, so I thought maybe wider is better. So this is what I ended up with. So I hope you enjoyed the video. So I don't know if I probably won't do any updates, because this show is basically what I have. I don't think I really need to just show any of the tweaks or anything on here. So, alright, well, thanks for watching. Here's some first efforts. It's not really completed. I don't think I want that flat to be like that. It doesn't quite seal as good. But it still sort of blocks only one layer. Outside! Outside! Go outside. Go. Go see.
Beethoven's already been out there.
Like, no, it's too
Yanni,
cold.
come on.
Can't even bribe him, it's too cold. Oh,
I grabbed our test subject.
That's a resounding no.
Nibbler! Come on, Nibbler. Nibbler. She threw up, so good thing I sent her outside.
She threw up out there or in here?
Up there.
No, don't bang on that. You're just sitting there. Huh. Did you feed her something? You made her upset? She's so sickened by the dog door. You messing with it? So I'm trying to do this door thing and it's vibrating all over the place. I'm disrupting your slumber. See if I can sort of halfway safely do this. And see if we can do anything. I'm sorry, baby. Am I just totally ruining your sleep? I'm almost now. I got the other side to do. What is it? Is that shaking the whole floor? Oh, you poor baby. Oh, you can't sleep like that. Oh, you poor baby. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta do the other side though. I gotta do the other side. It's mostly safe, okay? It's mostly safe. It's mostly safe. As long as you don't come too close, it'll be safe enough, okay? Okay, baby. Oh, you're so precious. You're such a sweetheart. Okay, are you gonna hold that for me? I do the other side. Here. Oh. Hold on to it. Oh, I'm sure you didn't hear nothing. Okay. Enough goofing around. Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna have you test the door. So wait, why don't you instruct on the door? So I wasn't really gonna do a follow-up, but since I haven't even edited it yet. So hey. What's the okay? So I did some more modification.
This is a human/dog door. The dog door is right beneath here, where I used to crawl through to get outside.
What'd you say they used to?
I used to.
You used to crawl through the dog door to get outside.
Yeah.
For one day, while I was still working on it for one day, no. And you chose to do that. Okay. Anyways, Mr. Dogman.
Okay. So first step is point the camera here. We're gonna lift this up because it's the number 1 lock. We're gonna push this through. It's jammed. It got jammed. It got jammed.
Okay, what are you doing there? There's a second lock.
Yep. The second lock's on the other side. And you push it. Look. Right.
Cool, and then we can like kind of move that out of the way. Careful. Yeah, you gotta set it up there. Yeah.
Okay, now pick it back up.
Oh, this ought to be interesting. It's like watching monkeys use tools for the first time. Hey, do you have it in the first slot all the way?
What is weird? Don't tell me about that. And one thing to do, gotta make sure it lines up this so that way it goes in perfectly.
Yeah, mostly the dogs are going to use it. We're not going to really use it until we have to go up there and clean up. But this will. Okay, I did say he was a monkey. Anyway, so yeah, we probably won't use this much until we have to kind of go up there and clean up. And it seems to be working pretty good for. When I built it up, did this, you know. Before it's got some vinyl, one little thing vinyl. I gotta come up with the dog door a little bit better. I don't know how I want it. I'm probably gonna do like a little pendulum thing with a board and sort of swing.
Do we still have our old dog door out there?
Our old dog door?
Yes.
Our old dog doors are still installed in that door over there.
No, there was one before you made that one. I'm serious. There was one. There was one before we made it.
Like the flap, the vinyl piece?
It's kind of, it was like vinyl, but not like this vinyl. It was like smooth vinyl. Like logo on it.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. Just finish up this video. So yeah, I might just do, because I was gonna do like a piece of vinyl on both sides and with the board in the bottom, so it'll sort of be like the little part, and it'll kind of weight it down. I'm gonna do either that, because I just cut two pieces. That's like a half strip and a half strip to just kind of cover it over, so it's overlapping right now, and it's obviously gonna not seal. So if I'm either might do that or do like fringe things and cut on both sides so that it'll be kind of fringe frail type of things, and that might kind of work to keep it sort of when it'll return and stay like that. I may do that, or I'm probably gonna. My plan was originally to do the pendulum thing. I might try that first. If that don't work, I'll probably take the board out and cut them into frills or fringe, whatever you call them. Okay, so I was just finish up on the main video project. So whether I'm gonna do some more stuff with the door handle, I might add a door handle here. I thought about adding a little handle through it. I just kind of what I end up with. I'm gonna see how long I'm gonna use this, because if the dogs start doing good enough on the outside, and they actually have been. This is just sort of a quick access to the area, and I've been letting them out in the big yard, and I've been recalling them. So if I can get them to go outside, come back in, get out of the big yard, and come back when I call them, then I might not use this a whole lot. I don't know if I'll keep it in here. This is just a temporary project. So I hope you enjoyed the finish up of this video project. Have a good one.